Welcome back to Challenge Accepted with Jonah C, the podcast where we take chances, risks, and level up. I'm super excited because of your responses to the last episode, Messages from the Universe, Volume 1. And because of that, I'm launching Messages from the Universe, Volume 2. Sit back, relax, take some deep breaths, and enjoy the ride. There are moments in life when we feel the quiet pull, a whisper in the stillness that feels both foreign and familiar. You've heard it before, haven't you? That voice that echoes not from the outside world, but from deep within, or perhaps from beyond. It doesn't scream. It speaks in vibrations, nudging you toward growth, truth, and alignment. Welcome to Messages from the Universe, Higher Level Thinking, Volume 2. This isn't just another podcast episode. It's a transmission, a series of encoded messages shaped like stories, sent through space and time, and meant just for you. Each one is a mirror, a challenge, a lesson, or even a key. And you aren't here by accident. Something greater led you to this frequency. A call for expansion, for clarity, for cosmic evolution. So open your heart, steady your mind, and prepare to receive. Because what you're about to hear could shift everything if you're truly listening. Are you ready? I am. I'm Jonah. I'm your person. Let's get to it. The universe does not reward the one who wishes. It rewards the one who prepares. Wishing is the spark, but preparation, that's the fuel. And without fuel, that spark dies out. You say you're ready for more, ready for the breakthrough, ready for love, success, freedom, peace. But are you living like it? Here's the truth most people avoid. You don't rise to your dreams. You fall to the level of your preparation. Dreams are planted in you for a reason. But dreams without preparation, they're like seeds never placed in the ground. You can talk about them forever, but nothing grows. So ask yourself, if the door opened tomorrow, would you be ready to walk through it? If the opportunity called, would you pick up? Or let it go to voicemail because you're still doubting, still distracted, still not disciplined? The universe doesn't wait. It delivers when the frequency is aligned. And preparation is alignment. When you act like it's already yours, when you build the capacity before the blessing, you show the universe you're serious. And that's when things start to move. Challenge yourself. Do one thing today that prepares you for the life you say you want. Update the resume. Build the portfolio. Practice the habit. Move in readiness. The universe is watching. Real power is quiet. It doesn't need to yell. It doesn't need to threaten. It doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. The strongest forces in nature, wind, water, time, They don't announce themselves. They move gently, consistently, relentlessly. But you were taught that strength is loud, that to be strong, you have to be hard, unbothered, unshaken, emotionless. That softness is weakness. That's a lie. The strongest people you'll ever meet are the ones who've been through hell and still choose peace, still choose compassion, still choose kindness. That's not weakness, that's mastery. Your ability to stay soft in a hard world is not something to apologize for. It's something to honor. Your empathy, your forgiveness, those are cosmic technologies. They're what make the difference in each person. They're what give you your energy and your weight. So don't dull your heart just because the world doesn't know how to hold it. Let your gentleness be your rebellion. You are allowed to be soft and powerful, kind and unbreakable. You are allowed to radiate instead of dominate. That's real strength. What you build in the dark will be what lights up your future. But it won't always be seen. And it definitely won't always be celebrated. Some of the most important days in your journey will be the ones no one claps for. No cameras, no applause, no validation. Just you choosing to show up anyway. The discipline to stay focused when nobody's watching. The courage to heal when it would be easier to distract yourself. The commitment to a vision no one else sees yet. That's the real work. That's what builds momentum. The invisible work is where your future self is born. People may only see the result, the breakthrough, the moment of arrival, but you'll know it was made possible by all the days you didn't quit. Challenge yourself. Keep watering the seeds, even when it looks like nothing's happening. Especially then, because one day, that work will speak for itself. You were never meant to wait for permission. But somewhere along the way, they taught you to wait. Wait to be picked. Wait to be validated. Wait until you're qualified, whatever that means. And now, too many dreams are stuck in neutral, stuck in the waiting room of someone else's approval. Here's the truth the universe is whispering. You already are the sign. If it lives in your heart, if it keeps calling you in your quiet moments, if it refuses to die, no matter how much you try to ignore it, it's yours. That dream chose you for a reason. You don't need permission to begin. You need courage and movement. Yes, it might be uncomfortable. Yes, people might not understand you yet. And yes, it might not look perfect. But if you wait until you're fully ready, you'll never move. Because readiness doesn't come from thinking, it comes from doing. Challenge yourself. Take one uncomfortable action today that moves you toward your calling. Apply, create, speak, build. Whatever it is, do it. No permission slip needed. Your joy is not naive. It's not accidental. And it's definitely not weak. It's ancient. It's resilient. It's defiant. When you laugh, fully, freely, in a world that wants to keep you small, you are breaking cycles. When you choose joy, even with the weight of the world on your back, you are reminding your spirit, I'm still here. That's powerful. Because joy in a world that profits off of your fear, your anger, your self-doubt is a threat. Joy says, I'm not waiting to feel free. I choose to feel it now. Joy is remembrance of who you were before the world tried to make you forget. So dance. Laugh until your ribs hurt. Celebrate the small wins like they're massive. Let your joy ripple out and infect others. Because that energy, that's how you shift timelines. Your joy is sacred. Protect it, cultivate it, and share it with intention. Forgiveness isn't about them. It's about you. It's the universe handing you a key and saying, you don't have to carry this anymore. Because let's be real, the anger is heavy. The resentment is exhausting. The replaying of what they did, what they said, how it hurt, it never ends. But holding on to that pain doesn't protect you, it traps you. You think you're keeping your guard up, but really, you're keeping your heart locked down. And here's the wild part. They might not ever apologize. They might not ever change. They might not even care. But you still deserve peace. Forgiveness is not pretending it didn't happen. It's not saying it was okay. It's saying, I choose to free myself from this cycle. I choose to reclaim my power. Because you cannot bring bitterness into the next chapter and expect like it's going to provide you peace. Challenge yourself. Forgive someone today, even if they don't know. Even if they're not sorry. Do it for you. Your peace is too valuable to keep renting space to the pain. You keep waiting for the rescue, for the breakthrough, for someone to come save you from this moment. But here's the truth. You're it. You're the miracle. You're the one the future version of you has been praying for. You already have the wisdom. You already have the strength. It's just buried under self-doubt, fear, distraction, layers that the world placed on you. But when you strip it all back, what's left? A force, a creator, a soul that was sent here on purpose. The universe doesn't make mistakes, and it didn't start with you. You were designed with intention, equipped with everything you need to rise. And when you start believing that, even just a little, everything begins to shift. Challenge yourself. Wake up tomorrow and act like the miracle you already are. Not someday, not after you fix everything. Now. Because that version of you already lives inside of you. You've just received 7 messages. Each one a spark to awaken your inner fire. Now the question is not whether you've heard them, but whether you'll answer them. Because wisdom without action is like a star that never shines. Beautiful in potential, but dim in reality. The universe doesn't send signs for entertainment. It speaks to push you, to stretch you beyond your comfort, to remind you of who you were before the world told you who to be. If you feel a pull, follow it. If you feel resistance, lean in. Growth lives in the space between what you know and what you're becoming. And remember, higher level thinking isn't something you visit. It's something you embody. So rise up, rethink, reimagine. Respond to life not from reaction, but from understanding. And when in doubt, return to this space. These messages are always here, and the universe is always speaking. The only question is, are you still listening? Thank you so much for joining me on this journey of messages from the universe. Thank you for all the kind and positive feedback and stories about how this has helped you. Don't forget to like and then share this with others that you think can benefit from these messages. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you never miss an episode. It really does help the show to grow. And until next time, thanks for listening. Thanks for coming back, and have a great week.